Angie Nett. Next, Angie, her topic, human resources, Angie Nett.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker's Bureau Chair. I found there to be two preconceived notions of what human resources is. One, it's where you have to report to when you get in trouble. Or two, it's the complaint department. The Human Resources Department is much more than a place your supervisor can send you for discipline or to file a complaint. HR is the part of an organization dedicated to overseeing the business of managing people. This includes areas of compensation, benefits, total rewards, training, development, leadership coaching, staffing, and strategic planning, just to name a few. An HR professional can work in all these areas, referred to as a generalist, or they could specialize in one area. Titles may include HR manager, payroll specialist, benefits administrator, leadership coach, talent acquisition specialist, training coordinator, employee relations manager, and more. As the director of HR at Sorensen Engineering, I oversee the entire HR department. And what I love about human resources is that it's a different challenge every day. And what I don't love about human resources is that it's a different challenge every day. Now, a little bit about my background. Like Mark Lucas, my first career choice was because I didn't want to work with people. I became a dental technician. I was able to sit in the lab and just make teeth. Then, after having children, I decided to go back to the family business and I managed a flower shop. I also owned a little snail farm at that time, but that's another speech. Then, at a friend's urging, I went on to commercial real estate. And after 20 years in commercial real estate, I began working as a human resources professional. That was about 10 years ago, and also at the urging of a friend. In the beginning of my transition from commercial real estate to HR, I would often hear the question, how did you move from commercial real estate to human resources? I think I even had that question from Michael Osier. And I'd answer, it's just a different set of laws to learn. However, it's much more than that. And being a Toastmaster helped me to navigate this new career. I started as a personal development coordinator, moving to recruiting, then to HR manager, and to director of human resources in about 5 years' time. And if you've been a Toastmaster for a while, you can see the correlation between HR and being a Toastmaster. If you're new to Toastmasters, I urge you to continue your journey and learn all that you can. It may lead you to a new, fulfilling career. For an organized list of competencies for a career in HR, I thought I'd look to the Society of Human Resource Management, also known as SHRM. These competencies sound much like the competencies you'll learn through Toastmasters Pathways and taking on leadership roles in the Toastmasters organization. SHRM has bundled these competencies into three main areas necessary for a career in HR: leadership, interpersonal, and business. Within the leadership area, it's leadership and navigation, learning the organization, influencing others, building trust, using emotional intelligence and motivation, and ethical practices, ethical business decision-making, honesty, confidentiality, protecting the rights of the employees, and codes of conduct. In the interpersonal area, relationship management. This includes networking, managing conflict and negotiation, communication skills, having good listening skills, planning, understanding your audience, communicating strategically, feedback, and leading effective meetings. Global and cultural effectiveness, understanding cultural differences, and reconciling cultural dilemmas. In the business area, having a good business acumen, being aware of the business, budgets, financial performance. As Esther mentioned earlier, everyone should have an accounting class. Consultation skills, managing change, the impact of change on productivity. And critical evaluation skills, using data to make decisions, and statistical principles. Now, you have to do all of this while remembering California employment law. As you progress in your Toastmasters journey, whether you're focused on improving public speaking or focused on leadership, you'll learn many of these skills needed for a profession in human resources, or one of the other careers mentioned tonight. Toastmasters is truly where leaders are made. Mr. Speakers Bureau Chair.